What's up, guys? Mr. Catfishman14 here, and today I would like to start off by saying this channel is not just for fishing. This channel is an outdoors channel as well. As you can see, archery. We will have guns, we will have hunting, fishing, and all that other stuff. So, yeah, but today I'm bringing you guys the Carbon Express Maximas. I just got done fletching and putting new bull collars on and speed knocks. These things are called all kinds of things. Bull collars, bulldog collars, whatever. But what they basically do is they add a little bit of look to it. You know, they look a bit cooler. And these also add 6 grains to your arrow. So if your arrows, let's say if your arrow's 5 grains below IBO, and you need to get above IBO, if they're on a bulldog, it boosted up 6 grains, you'll be above IBO by 1 grain, and it'll help everything out. But if you guys don't know what IBO is, you can look it up, or I'll just tell you right here. But IBO is basically the minimum arrow weight for your draw length and draw weight. Because if you're shooting 60 pounds at 29-inch draw, and you have 150s, they're gonna break. Or it's going to be like dry firing your bow. You cannot have arrows that are too light. If you have arrows that are too light, they'll just like break. You're basically dry firing your bow. So you need to have heavier arrows. So if you have really light arrows and you're shooting, 60 pounds at 28 inches, it's like dry firing your bow. So you need to have a certain arrow weight per draw length and weight, which is called IBO, short for it. But, so these are the arrows. They're, like I said before, Carbon Express Maximas. I fletched them. They're not mine. I fletch arrows for a few people. But, these are fletched for my dad. I fletch his arrows. But, these ones are, I got 2 blues and 1 white Duravane. The white is the cock feather, the 2 blues are the odd feathers. So, yeah, but I bought these for 30 cents a piece at Old English. If you guys don't know what it is, it's an Outfitters here in Ohio. And that's where I got the vanes. I got the bulldogs, or bull collars, from Old English, and the speed knocks from Old English. These are called speed knocks because they reduce the weight of your arrow by 4 grains compared to a standard knock. I don't have a standard knock to show you, but these knocks reduce your arrow weight by 4 grains. And, your normal knock weight's about 7 grains, and this weighs about 3. So it reduces your arrow weight by 4 grains, and the bulldog or bull collar brings it up by 6. So you can kind of get it to balance out and stuff. But those are the vanes. They went on really well. They have a nice, strong right helical, as you guys can see, all the way through. On all 3, they have a really nice right helical. But these are the arrows I just got done doing, and they turned out great. These are really nice arrows, really sharp. I got them all cut today at Old English, all cut to the same length, so that they'll perform nice. And we scraped the wraps off because you guys cannot tell at all there was ever wraps on them. It's because we scraped them all off. There were different arrows, like they weren't all the same arrows, as you can kind of tell. Here's the pattern for this arrow. Like you can kind of tell, you can see the pattern of the carbon on this arrow, and then you look at this one, or this arrow right here, see the pattern on it, then you look at this arrow, it looks different. So these 2 arrows are both maximas, but they're different. They were different color, so they had different wraps, and they were different years, so that they had, different, carbon weaving on them, I guess you could say. These are the newer ones, and these are the older ones, so the weaving on the carbon is different, but they're still the same thing. They're still maximas. They're still pretty much the same arrows, and they work great. They shoot great. They're nice and light. They are excellent arrows. So if you guys are looking for arrows, I would go with Carbon Express Blue Streaks or Carbon Express Maximas. They are going to run you a nice 160 a dozen, and some places have them for 89 a half dozen, which is 6. And so some places will sell them you in 8 arrows. So just depends on where you go. There are other arrows like gold tip. Gold tip works great. There's gold tips you can get them for 140 a dozen. You can get some gold tips for even 100 even a dozen, which is pretty nice. I like gold tip and Carbon Express. I'm actually gonna buy me some gold tips here soon when I get new arrows, and yeah, that's what I'm going to get. And they're going to be I think 100. And then I'm also getting new cables and new string for my bow. Well, a new cable and a new string for my bow. I shoot a Bowtech 06 Allegiance. And I need new cables and new strings, so I'm going to get both of those, and those will run me 120 for the pair. I'm going to get blue and white, and then because I'm going to be shooting. I'm gonna get blue and white, but I'm gonna get arrows, and I'm probably gonna refletch them to match my bow, to match the strings and everything. But I'm not sure. I might just go with a blue and black, not a blue and white. I might just go with the blue and black. That might look, it'll look pretty cool. I think it'll look nice. So let's hope it does. And I'm gonna get me some new arrows, and the arrows should work good for me. And yeah, those will perform great. But I'm gonna get gold tips. I'm gonna get like standard gold tips, but I'm gonna end up doing quite a bit of work. I'm gonna end up scraping them completely, scraping the wraps down here, which are usually down here, but I scraped these. I'm gonna end up scraping the wraps. I'm gonna end up removing the vanes and scraping the vanes, and then removing the knock, putting on speed knocks, putting on bull collars, and then I'm going to clean the shaft completely. I'm going to put on new vanes as blue and black vanes. Cock feather will be black, two vanes will be blue, and that is going to be my arrow of choice. Or I might just go black cock feather and two blues, or a blue cock feather and two blacks. I'm not sure yet, but I will decide soon here. But yeah, that's the steps you got to take. I mean, it takes a little bit. Tonight it didn't take very long. It took me a couple hours to do a whole dozen of scraping the wrap down here on, or the label, I guess, and then scraping the vanes and refletching, and then putting in new knocks. Took me a few hours total. So that's my plan for my new arrows. But thanks for watching, guys. Mr. Catfishman 14 here, and I'll see you guys later.